Hey guys, Frostflame here. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we are going over a previous war and two specific attacks, but the results are coming in, and we have won by, honestly, 4 stars, so that's actually pretty convincing. I'm kind of disappointed with my attack on number 2, because I definitely could have 3-starred it. Yeah, on number 2, we kind of failed the wall breakers. I used to be really good at wall breakers, and I could, offset them so, the wizard tower wouldn't get them. But I messed up the wall breakers, which messed up the funneling, which just messed up the raid, and it just didn't really go all that well. And yeah, we did have some wall breaker fails, but if that didn't happen, we probably would have 3-starred it. Either way, let's show my 3-star against 1, because it's a really good BoWitch attack that we are doing. Now, first of all, let's go into why I chose BoWitch for this attack, because, I've tried BoWitch before earlier on in Town Hall 10, and I'm still early in Town Hall 10, but here's the difference. A, he has single target Inferno, so the skeletons will get distracted, and then secondly, my bowlers are now level 2, so they'll be able to be stronger than, when they were level 1, because there's a big difference there. So, anyway. So the goal is to just, put some 2 bowlers and 2 witches on the flanks. Luckily, take out that cannon right there. I offset the golem so that the Inferno Tower could guaranteed not reach him. Really nice there. And because we don't even need to use our freeze spell that we have pocketed there, which is really lucky because that we end up using a clutch freeze spell to, save our king later on. So that really was... not necessarily vital, but very helpful that we did not need to use, the free spell until right there, because then my king stayed alive, whereas otherwise he would have died to the Inferno Tower. I mean, he still did die pretty, early on, but it still saved him for quite a bit, and he helped out a little bit more. Now, sadly, our bowlers end up getting stuck on walls, and then nothing is tanking for them, so they all end up dying to the defenses. But, with that being said, only 2 witches die this entire battle, because they have so many skeletons tanking for them. I sent in a total of, 9 witches, 7 of which my own, 3 of which, no, not 3, 2 of which, maxed out witches, level 3 witches, in the clan castle, which is why I messed up. And only 2 of them die. As you see, the second one is about to die right there. Only 2 witches have died so far. I counted it earlier. And there are still 7 witches on the map, if I am correct. And as you can see, there's just so many skeletons, the defenses can't do anything. Probably if, even if everything were dead, the skeletons could probably at this point take it all out. Either way, very convincing 3-star there. Queen's still alive. Golem's full size. Just went really well. Now, on to this next attack. It was our number 4 against their number 3, so attacking 1 up. And this is not a super good war base, but at the same time, it's not necessarily bad. Now, I would probably have attacked from the top and tried to work my way down, but Craze Tech decides to attack from the side. So, I'm not quite sure which way is better, but we'll see how it goes. His side made it so he lost a few wizards early on, but at the same time, he brought plenty of wizards to where he didn't really need all of them. So, it's hard to really know what's better or worse. He kind of brought, a Valkyrie Go Wipe raid, kind of a mix between the two, and it works out really well for him. As you can see here, Clan Castle giving him a couple issues, but he's going to use the poison spell along with the wizards to take them out. And now that he's sure the Valkyries will go into the center, he puts them in a very well-placed rage spell in the core where every hard-hitting defense can just be destroyed, because you want to place your rage spells where your Valkyries are going to be fired upon the most so that they can just quickly take out those defenses. If I were him, I would have brought a heal spell for those Valkyries, but at the same time, they can use the rage spell, and by the time they die, most of the defenses are down, so, hard to say anything against that. And as you can see, it's now just up to cleanup. He uses a jump spell just because, and so his Valkyries and all of those troops can get into that archer tower. Not even a close raid. 2 P.E.K.K.A.s left. His king's still alive. A couple wizards, probably 4 or so Valkyries. Full-size golem, level 15 queen. Just a really well-done attack there, and props to him for that. So overall, we had a really great war here and some pretty good attacks during it. 28 out of 30 stars with only 12 attacks used. Not easy to complain about that. Still kind of disappointed about my raid on number 2, but, we'll just kind of go over that. A really nice war here. That'll do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.